Okay. You just logged out, right? Can you again log in? Check whether the voice and the screen is there. Screen I still not share, but check with the voice. Can you hear me? No? Yes. We just need. Okay. Oh yes, very good morning, and today we are going to have a small discussion regarding MVC. Discussion in the sense we are going to have an idea. In the sense we are going to create a small application. Which I already shared with you guys. And did you all try that? Yes, but sorry. Yes. Couldn't run it. Okay, let's see. What is happening? Okay, and since your submission is on 28th, right? 28th, and I am not going to go through the slides. It's I think it's not required at the moment. And since we were very busy in these few days, and we had plenty of events, and I couldn't pay attention on this. Anyhow, today I have time, and this have allocated 2 sessions, and it will be very good. And we have enough time. Enough time in the sense when it comes to MVC, it is not a small process. That's why I have created that particular demo as well. We have passed very series of stages. We are making one mistake over any of these all these steps. Wherever we were, and this mistake will cause in very hard. Cause in the sense, whole system is not going to execute. That is most of the time it is happening, and in the syllabus also we don't have any allocated slides to do this MVC. You all know that we had no any MVC parts in our slides, and anyhow in earlier days we didn't have a discussion into MVC as well. Anyhow, I have created some one tutorial for you guys to understand what is that. Clear, guys? I think you are clear. Okay. Let me open up the particular demo. Okay. Okay, let's have a discussion on this. You can see the screen, right? You are okay. Here, MVC is kind of framework, widely used is using in the industry. When it comes to industry, they use this MVC because you all know that when it comes to software development life cycle, nowadays the clients always require that their solution within few days of time period that they require. Always they are looking into the very rapid application development programs and program pattern developments with the software companies. Because of that, software companies have to change their status and as well as development structure, they have to change into very rapid one. Yeah, that's why we learn rapid prototyping, and there are so many models we are using in the industry. That's the requirement. Normally, customers they need their product very soon. That cannot be done, right? It is not a shirt or whatever the dress we can sew and give it to client. Yeah, this is kind of software which is we need to pay a lot of attention. We need to spend a lot of time on that. Clear? And anyhow, there are so many mechanisms they use to solve out that particular problem. And one of them, one of main framework they use here is MVC. Clear? This is not newer one. This is very older framework that they use. Anyhow, there are some things to learn in here. Clear? That's why they have given that this architecture in your coursework number 2. Clear? Okay. Anyhow, SC software engineering is a kind of extra effort you need to put on if you are completing a SC degree, and you can feel that idea. Whenever we are teaching, very less amount of academic things are there in these slides, but when it comes to the assignments, the application of these or the theories should be implemented. That meaning it is not a simple task. Yes. Okay. Clear? We need to pay more attention. We need to spend more time on to practice these things. Clear? Okay. Let's get back to the documentation and the tutorial MVC. MVC meaning model, view, and controller. We have 3 components when it comes to MVC architecture. Clear? The model view controller, MVC, is an architectural pattern that separated application into 3 main logical components. Normally, so far, we have been developing so many applications. You all know that. We will go for several subjects, but we didn't understand, we didn't recognize 3 components. But here, what we need to do here is normally we have to understand 3 different components of the application. Clear? As well as the power of Visual Studio and the .NET framework environment is also involved in the MVC for your syllabus. Why is that? Normally, when it comes to the PHP and other things, and we have to write down all the codes, but when it comes to Visual Studio, the marvelous thing is happening to reduce the time. They are always creating very main and very basic codes for us. Here we don't need to develop. As example, CRUD operations, CRUD operation, several names are there, and create, insert. There are so many main functions involved. These things already happening in the sense these things are happening with Visual Studio once we follow some stages. Clear? That is very easiest one. Without going for the sometimes when it comes to industry, this method is not very suited for the large scale projects, but in your system, this project mechanism is very suited. Clear? Okay. Model view control MVC is architectural pattern. It's kind of architectural pattern. When we are developing a software, this pattern we can use. Clear? Separate application into 3 main components or else logical components. Physically, we won't be able to see anything in the software industry. All the things are logical. Only documentations we will be there to see, but other things are anyhow logical. And model, we have a model, and as well as we have the view and the controller. Clear? The whole process they have divided into 3 logical components when it comes to MVC architecture. Each of those components are built in to handle specific development aspects of application. You all know that when it comes to a web-based application, we have to develop the UI as well as not only UI, we have to develop backend as well. Clear? All the components we need to develop. Clear? And here what they have done is different aspects are there. These all the aspects they have undertaken in this model. That's what they have done with this. MVC is one of the most frequently used industry standard web development framework. You can see that this is one of main industry uses, one of main or else one of frequently used industry web framework, and that's why you have to learn about this thing. Clear? Don't stop learning regarding MVC from here. Clear? Do some applications, thorough knowledge you need to obtain with the MVC. If you are okay with that, you can go for a easily you can go for a .NET developer position. There are so many positions available. There are so many Microsoft based or else Windows based software development firms are there in Sri Lanka. There are a lot, but the problem is that there are no suited candidates. That's the problem in Sri Lanka. That's why in the government they are always trying to take suited people from the India. If that happens, yeah, just like someone has killed us. Clear? Even though there are so many degrees, and you all know that for one family there is one software engineer in India. There are so many people who are involved in this software industry. There are so many. One person is involved in when it comes to one family. One person is in they are in the software industry. You see how much of people are there. There, if our people open our work environment for foreigners, meaning we are Indian. Clear? Okay. And to create suitable and extendable projects. Extensible. What's the meaning of extensible, guys? Extensible in the sense we can okay. When it comes to a house, we can develop the house with three bedrooms and one living area. Likewise, we can have a building, but once after a few years, sometimes that family will have some kids and all. Regarding that, they can have some another development with the particular building. Why is that? There is a new requirement with the kids, and with the particular new requirement, they have to extend their building into some further. In that case, sometimes there are some buildings they have that some buildings are there that have already built, but the problem is extensions cannot happen. The problem is architect of the building. If the architect had designed that thing in an extensible way, it would be very better. Why is that? In later time, they can extend their building into some further stages. Clear? And when it comes to this thing as well, this is the same story. We can develop a software, then in the future, will not have any extensive projects. We can develop any other attachments to that. Clear? And if, that would be very better or sad. Not better. Clear? Why is that? Sometimes client will be having some more requirements. In later time, they need to develop them as well. In that case, it would be a very big issue. Clear? In that case, extensible projects meaning we have to have the ability of developing other requirements in later time and attaching them into very first development stage. Clear, guys, what I am saying? That should be there. To enable that thing, we can use this MVC. Clear, guys? Yes? Yes. Okay, this is the process. We have three components. We have view and model and the controller. Clear? These are the three components. Okay, let's start from the number one. User interact with view. Always when it comes to client-server architecture, what is happening, guys? The interaction is happening with the view or else browser. From the browser, they can log into the system. Likewise, the clients are joining or else using this application via the interfaces. Clear? That thing is happening with which component? Which component? view component. You have to remember this thing. Okay, view component. Then we are going for the second step. View alerts control of the particular event. If there are some events happening in the what do you call view, in the sense in the interfaces, what is happening, guys? That alert is going for the controller. Clear? Clear? Yes. That is the second component, logical component of the MVC architecture. Control is there. Controller updates the model. Controller updates model. Update with what, guys? Update with the what should happen according to the event that they have performed in the view stage. Clear? And then it is that update is going for the lastly for the model. What model doing is model alerts view that it has changed according to the event. What we have to do, guys, some action need to be performed in the web application. If we are clicking on the save button on the view, what is going to happen, guys? That event should goes to the controller. By using the controller, what is happening, guys? The saving mechanism is automatically happens with the model. Clear, guys? Likewise, we have three components. It is not that much big theory. It is simple one, and you can identify these three components there. And this is very simple one. Clear? Backend part. Backend part. View is the front end pass. The communication between those two is happening with the controller. Clear, guys? Yes. Good question, by the way. And view grabs model data and update itself. Then can view take the response of the request, and then we can update the model. Sorry, view can update the data, particular corresponding data with the particular event. Clear, guys? That is what happened. Okay, that's that, guys. Drawing something? Yes. Go. Done, girls? Yes. Okay. You have that document, and you can refer that as well. Okay, we have separate notes here, and let's see what is happening with the model view and the controller. As we discussed, the model component corresponds to all the data-related logic that is user works with. Data with data-related things are, or else data-related logics are happening inside what? Inside the model part that the user works with. This can represent either the data that is being transferred between the view and the controller, as we discussed. View and the controller. We have view here and controller is here. What is they are saying here is this can represent either the data that is being transferred between the view and controller. Data should be transferred with these two components, logical components. That is happening with these model components. Components or any other business logic related data. Business logic in the sense maybe sometimes we are executing a report based in the sense SQL query which is generating a report. Clear? Likewise, business data is traveling between those two components. For example, customer object will retrieve the customer information from the database. Clear? What is happening, guys? Customer details are there inside the database. That data should retrieve with the what do you call the environment or else customer object. That is happening via this model component. And information from the database, manipulate it and update it back to the database. So use it to render data. Yeah, that part is happening with the model. This is a very important part. Important part in the sense in here, those three stages are very important. And anyhow, model part is the main part which is dealing always with the data. Yeah. And view, in the sense, view component is used to all the UI logic of the application. When it comes to UI, we have to think about the view component, view logic component. For example, the customer view will include all the UI components such as text boxes, drop downs, etc. That the final user interact with. Clear? What is happening there is normally to request something from the server as well as to present and get the represent the data from the server. That part is happening with the view components. Here to send a request as well as to represent the response, we uses only view. Clear? That is what happening inside the view component. Then the controller, when it comes to controller, what is happening there is controller act as the interface between model and the view components. Now you can understand what are the two main components here. Model and the view, those two are the main components. The communication between those two models are happening with the controller. Yeah, guys? Yes or no? Yes. Model and view components process all the business logic and incoming request. Incoming request in the sense from the view, we are having a lot of requests. That request is transferring or else communicating for the model is happening with the controller. Clear? Okay. Manipulate data using the model component and interact with the views to render the final output. Yes. And not only request, response representing or rendering process also happening with the controller. Clear? This is just like a bridge. Clear? And for example, the customer controller will handle all the interaction between inputs from the customer view and update database using the customer view. That is the main part you have to understand. For example, the customer controller will handle all the interaction and inputs from the customer view and update the database using customer view. Clear, right? Yes or no? Yes. The same controller will use the view the customer data. This also. Clear on these slides, these three components. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. We have an example then. We have to perform this example as well. And let me open up the database management system. This is kind of group assignment, right? How many groups are here? One or two? What is your group? How many students? Four? What's it? Okay. Yeah, that is there. What is your group? Okay. Then you all can have one laptop. Using two laptop is not. I don't think that it will be work out. Get together and create one application. Clear? Since it is a kind of what do you call group work, you can work with you go there. Chapter is what about your one? That Anuruddha is with you, right? No. Anuruddha, you are there in the online class, right? Are you there? Anuruddha, are you there? Online people, can you all hear me? Mahit, can you hear me? I don't know. Okay, you all know that I'm going to keep this, what do you call? Server name is very important. I will copy this server name. When we are connecting this server from the user interface, we need to have the server name. Just keep it inside a notepad. Sometimes it may require. Okay, then connect with the database server. Firstly, we have to create the database. And I think I already have this database name. Customer DB. Here. Okay, let's get back to the example that I am going to discuss here. And create database customer DB. Customer DB, we can go with that, and or else if we can change that into one. So let's create a database. Database, or else you can use a query, and let's have two underscores. We have the database now, and create tables. You have to create these three tables. Three tables in the sense since it is a kind of very small one, and we have few tables, and customer details are going to maintain, as well as product table and order table. I guess these three tables we are going to customer table, product table, and the payable table. These three tables we are going to create. Clear? Okay. I'm going to close that. Okay. And right click on the can expand the database, and we can go with the tables and right click new, add new table. You know that how to create a table. And first table, customer ID. Customer underscore ID. and data type would be integer, and then first underscore name, first name, and data type is vacha, and last name. Again, data type is vacha, and mobile number. Mobile number is for the time I'm using integer. Clear, guys? And table names should be custom. Yes. Okay. Then firstly we need to add a primary key. Primary key is what? Customer ID. To identify one record uniquely, we have to have a what do you call primary key. Use that primary key here, and then we can save the table custom. Clear? Once you save the table, you cannot add any keys. It would lead to somewhere else. Clear? Before save the particular table, you need to add the keys. Clear? Okay. First table is done, and another table we need to create. Let's go for the second table, which is product table. Product ID should be with the integer, and product name with vacha and price. For the time we are using vacha. Clear? And the table name would be product. This right. Okay. Make this as primary key, and you can save the table as product. There is yes. Okay. Then there will be another table. Third table, which is payment table. Product for payment ID, it should be integer. CID, customer ID, that meaning integer. Third one, pro ID. Pro ID meaning percentage. So product ID, that should be also in integer type. And payment type, it should be vacha. amount is here. We have three IDs. What, guys? Yes. Make the connection between other two tables. This table would be what? Payment. Right? Yes. Write it and see the table. Payment. Don't say. Why is that? Payment ID should be primary, right? Payment. We have three tables. Tables? Yes or no? Let me see the database. Let's refresh. Okay. Here you can see three tables are. Tadram, you are okay? Okay. Then we are going to add some foreign keys. Why we should add foreign keys, guys? To make the connection between tables. This is since this is a relational data module, data in between data tables or in between relations, so we have to maintain the relationships. Create relationships, we need to add the foreign keys. Okay, we have to go with the payment table. Payment table, yes, here. Payment table is there. There we have an option called keys. Go with that. And then we can right click on that. Give foreign key. Okay. Go with that. Okay. Okay. Tables and columns specification. We have something called tables and columns specification. Click on this, and there is a one button which is having three dots. Found it? Monday. 20, right? Correct. Okay. And then from here you can create the connection. You have to select the custom ID here. Table is customer. Out here. Table should be selected as customer. In left hand side, you select customer. Here. Then in second table, you have a table here. I can see that. I have a problem with my graphic card. In here, you should be. Wait. Let's go for the customer ID, right? Okay. Customer and customer ID should be selected. Customer ID is linking with what, guys? Payment table. In right hand side, you have to select the payment table, and CID, customer ID. Can you remember that we have created one index in the payment table called what do you call it? CID? That should be selected. Here, CID is done. Okay. Yes. Yes. If you are taking the primary key into another table, it would be a foreign key. Simple as that. Then OK, and you can close this as well as we need to save the table. Save the table. Yeah, it should say customer and payment. It is OK, guys. Okay. You added the keys, right? Okay, keys, foreign key, and you need to check with this tables and columns specification. And here you need to select customer, and customer IDs need to be selected. You need to add the key to the payment table. Yeah? Don't go for any other tables. Right click on the payment table, exactly payment table, and you have to go with the, yeah, you can see in left hand side. I have selected the payment table. In there, you have right click. You are losing the one step, meaning the application is not going to execute. Even though this, I came back now. I came back, but they have created .2 in here. You can see. We have another way. Earlier we had only one way. Here, if I'm taking a small change on this, the application is not going to work out. I don't know what the hell is. Anyhow. This should be CID. Okay. Say OK. Here also close. And right click on the payment table. Right click on the payment table and go for the save table. To ask customer and payment. Huh? Yes, you have to close that. Okay, anyhow. First that look there. Close. And then here you have to say yes. Saving part is the problem. What is happening? Right click on the payment. Yes. Yes, save. Save kara. Control S करते हो. Right click करने से save करें. Then मैं default मैं deselect करते. आधे no key Okay, that first part is okay. I have created this part. And customer and payment connection we have already created. Okay. Then if you are going for the keys, you would see this foreign key. Problem is I am also getting two keys here. It came back now. That's what. Steps are very important. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Yeah, it is same then. Okay, anyhow, let's keep it as it is. Okay, that part is okay, right? And second foreign key, we are going to add the second foreign key here. Again, again foreign key, tables and column specification. Table should be as product. Product table and product ID should be selected here. Pro ID, right? Pro ID is here. Clear? In right hand side, in the payment table, Pro ID must be selected here. Clear? Both are okay, right? Then hit an OK button and you can close this as well. Then again you can save the payment table. Here? Yes. Right? If it is saved, it should be this is. Okay. Second one is also okay. Then we have to go with the application. Here I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to minimize the database as well. And before that, and you can go for the diagram, database diagrams here, and click on that plus button. It would ask this one. This database does not have one or more of support object required database diagram. Do you wish to create it? Let's say yes. Indexers outside bounds of the array. Now that is okay, you can create a diagram and diagram. You can see these connection you can see here. Okay. Close and again. Okay, you can note. You have to have more experience to work with these Microsoft products because these IDs are very complex, very complex. These IDs, the orders, these all the codings cannot be auto-generated. But here there are so many options available to use these IDs. We have to have a proper knowledge and proper experience, and the long-term experience is very important if we are using these Microsoft products. Created this diagram, guys. How you can create? Under database, you have a database diagram. Right click on that, new database diagram. Sorry, what's that error? Okay, click on back level. Where did you get it? You can go there. Here, if you are going over that, tooltip is saying what the particular thing. You can go that particular one and identify that particular foreign key. Go to the payment table and keys delete. Where का delete करना है? Foreign key क्या है ना सब foreign key का payment ID और payment ID. नीचे जो आता मूल तत्व थे ना अरे कर तो हल्दी के बोला करते हैं ये वो चीज नहीं बोला चेंज करेंगे क्लोज कराएंगे हम रिफ्रेश करेंगे रिफ्रेश ये आस्ते बड़ी भी है कि राइट टू Okay, let's open up the Visual Studio, guys. Don't go with code. You need to pay for it. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, database part is okay. Okay, you can go with the C Sharp, Windows, and Web, and you will be able to find out this ASP.NET Web application, within brackets .NET Framework. This is not the latest one, and anyhow you can manage it. Again, for the industry, you can go with the .NET Core. For the time, you can go with the .NET Framework. That is difficult, and if you are very good in .NET Framework, you can go with the core version. For the time, my advice is not to go with the .NET Core. That is the latest version anyhow, but for the time, don't go with the latest version. You have no much experience with the .NET Framework. Because of that, it's .NET Framework is just fine. Yes. That meaning we have to add libraries in that particular version. And in here, when it comes to .NET Framework, altogether we are installing it in the very beginning. But when it comes to that particular thing, Nugget packages are there. Nugget packages, these all packages we need to include, and we need to set up that particular core environment. Then features are there. A lot of features are there. But there are so many differences. That's why I asked you all to not to use .NET Core. Last week I told you, right? Okay, go with that and hit on next button. And MVC. SC set. can select a location if you require. Then go with the create. MVC. What did you do? Wait. Huh? Empty. Just wait. I also need to confirm that thing. Wait. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. Select with the MVC type, and in right hand side you have to see that the MVC one is already selected. Here, tick should be selected. Clear? And then create the project. It takes some time, guys. I don't know for your computers. In my computer, it will take some time. Sorry? MVC when we yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we need to add the database to this application, guys. Insert DB using Adobe.NET Solution Explorer. Right click on the model and go for Add New button. Solution Explorer. Here you can see the model. Control is there, model is there, view is there. You can see these are model view control. Different folders are there. And then database should be added into model. I click on that. Add new item. Then what is the tutorial? In left hand side you can see Visual Studio C#. The language is C# language, and go with the data. Go with the data. Then Adobe.NET entity data model. This one should be added. The name you can say as product underscore DBO whatever. In this example, I have used that. That. Then this one already selected. You can go with this. Then new connection. Server name we have to take. How we can get the server name, guys? From here you can. Here's the server name here. And the Windows authentication that should be selected. And then database. Our database should be selected here. My database name is customer _DB. Created database need to be selected. So change. And then we don't know. Done. Okay. The next button and .NET framework. Let's keep it as it is. Problem is, even I can't remember. Let's go with the 6 guys. This is what you have already selected, right? Default selected. Then we try with database information, please. Here you need to add all the created tables here. Three tables you need to select it. Custom payment and products. Custom payment and products is three tables. Clear? Then which one? This one. This one. This one. This way. Not available. Just click on that. That's the problem, guys. So if you are making a one single wrong action causes lot. I don't know, this system diagram has come here. Earlier it was not there. My own also there are some changes here. Let's see what is going to happen here. Those three tables you need to add. Then finish. What it says? That's why I didn't bring my office laptop as well. New laptops, it's very hard to work with. I don't know why. Is that yeah, my one also there is a problem here. You can see that there are two connections. Okay. I showed you two times. He says that earlier he's messed up with the steps, and I went back and created again. That thing is here. Forget. Okay, let's try with that, guys. Some steps are there, some stages are there. We cannot go back. Clear. Now we have created the model, but there is an issue with my one. Okay. Anyhow, let's go with next stage. And here this would come. This would come, and then we can add some controls. Clear? Control part we can add. Once we are okay with the model that now we have created, model instance database we have created, and then we can add controllers. Clear? Okay. And we need to right click on the, I guess, the mistake we have done. Here, MVC file. Okay, let's go with that. What we did, guys, right click on the controller and a new controller. This option we have to go with. And model here you need to select. I'm not selecting. So, okay, let's go with customer MVC SC. This is my, what do you call it, the project name that I have given. Do you have something started from customer? Okay, select this customer. This model. Then we have this button and views. Wait. We have to go with the views and the view start. This thing should be selected and okay. Done. What about you? Didn't add. You are getting an error like this? Then in backyard na bad either. Aragata case in laptop and nine again. Easier than group okay. Okay, we will be getting an error like this. Then important. Then go to Solution Explorer and right click on the project name, clean, then again select rebuild. Okay. Cancel. Here, select the project name, clean the project. Clean succeed. Then right click on project name, clean, then again rebuild. Rebuild is click don't do that. Then right click on the project and rebuild. Not build, rebuild. Rebuild all succeeded. Then follow the same process and add your control. Then controllers, add the controller, third option, add this one, and I think I also have a problem with this. Okay, anyhow, let's add this. The model is creating. They have created customer one. Now they have created the product Same procedure. View, select start view, and OK, and add the control. We have to have 3 controllers. One model, but 3 controllers. Why is that? Then again, go to the controllers, add the controller. Third option, add. Model should be payment. And this should be view start, and OK, and add. Easy part is completed. Here you can see 3 views has been already created. Create customer, delete customer, detail customer, edit and index. Customer one is customer view is already created, and payment view is already created. Product view also already created. Clear? Then we can run on this IIS server. Sometimes we will be having more problems when we are executing this. Why is that? Normally IIS server and the SAP server is collapsing, and that problem is there. I don't know what is going to happen. Let's try with this. Why? You can see that the time which they are taking to run this or else execute this project, but we have only 3 components. When it comes to large scale projects, think about this: how much performance they needed to execute these Windows platform and Windows products. But simply, that's why all the people are using this one, and anyhow, the model is running, and here the main page is executing. We can edit this thing, guys. This home and about and contract. This is a we have a home page here. This home page is running here, and let's. This error is normally coming with the default or else given theme is not working. They are offering a theme or else a styles to execute this particular program, that key is not working. That's why this error is coming, and I'm going to disable this thing. You can disable this thing. Let's hide this. Right here you can see this. This is a application that the previous error came because of the style. The given theme and style is not working for me, and because of that I have just commented the view. There is a problem with view, and then we can add details. You can see this, and customer number ID is 1, and let's try with some data. Sorry, I just type the customers here. These links you have to do with the particular home page. Previously I showed you the home page, right? For that you can add those links, and name is this, and okay. Again we are having the problem with that. Customer controller, then sorry, create one I disable, delete one I am going to delete this one, this one. Okay, you can see now we have a record here. Here we can delete, edit, whatever we can do. This you can do with these links. Okay, and Again, let's go for the create one. Again, we can create a record. Then create. You can see the two records are here. And if you go there in the database as well, if you are going for the database, go to tables and customers. You can see that we have two records in the database. Clear? Did we written down any? Did we write any? What do you call? Insertion codes? Did we? No. But what had happened? Already inserted data. In another hand, would be very better for you guys. Clear? And we don't need to write down all the codes. And if you are well known about MVC, all the coding will be done for us. Clear? Visual Studio one. Okay, let's get back to the. I'm going to stop the code, stop the application, guys. And I'm going to disable this one as well. Here, payment create. Double click on that. Sometimes it would work with your laptops. I don't know why it is happening for my one. And, I spent a lot of time to solve out this problem, but there are no any solutions. Working. Well done. Products. I'm going to disable the layout. Okay, let's run this problem again. You just change your laptop. The problem is not with you. The problem is with your laptop. Wait, let's see. Let me to stop this demonstration, guys. That's what you have to do. Then project is over, just like completed. You are happy now, right? After long time, this MVC is working. Meaning it is kind of achievement. Very difficult. Very difficult in the sense if you are doing all these steps correctly, and if you are install all the packages and the .NET framework correctly, surely it will work. But still you have a problem with your SQL server. Is it the I5 one? Someone? I3. AMD one, right? Okay, let's create a new product as well. We have a link called create new. If we have completed all the steps correctly, full system will work properly. Product ID is 1. Product name is say item 1. Price. So 750. Create another. ID is 2. Product name is test product. Number 2, whatever the thing, 1000. And we have 2 items. Another also we can create. 3 item number 3 and price. Yeah. Yes or no? Then the payment. Okay. You can see payments are also created here. Can create. Payment ID is what? Customer ID in the sense we can select the customer. We have 2 customers here. If you can remember, we have created what do you call? We have created 2 relationships when we are creating the database, data model. And because of that, CID, for the CID, they are showing the customer, particular customer we can select. As well as the particular customer buying product. Whatever the buying product, that product also we can select. Let's say test product 2, that is a product that particular person is going to buy. And then payment type, maybe credit or as cash. And amount is not coming, right? Then mainly we have a problem with the database. That we had a problem with in my program. We had a problem with the relationships. There were two relationships. I think that is confusing. And if it is correct, whenever we are selecting the particular item or the product, the amount also going to change. Coding. Clear? Likewise. Understand what is happening, guys? Here. Likewise, we can create some tables as well. Here you have a example, and now I think you can start doing your assignment. Can you do that? Yes or no? Yes or no? When you are coming to the classroom, you are just like blank about MVC, but now what had happened? What has happened, guys? Now you have an idea what is happening over there, and we don't need to code. That is a very mind mind relaxing thing. And anyhow, if you are following all the steps correctly, this fully functional system can be created. Only you have to do this with this linkage. Linkage in the sense for the main index page, you have to link these all the options. That's only you have to do by yourself. Clear? So add button or whatever the what do you call whatever the menu bar. Then link these all the pages together. Pages are there here. You can see in the Solution Explorer all the pages they have created automatically. Here, these are the pages. Here you can see all the pages. Clear, guys? Editing, deleting, that also working. That is also working. Do I need to show you? Customers. Okay, let's edit this one. Here, instead of 750, let's go 850 and save. It would be updated. Clear? In customers. Here, let's edit this thing and phone number instead of this my number. We'll update this as well as we can delete this as well. Do we need to delete it? Okay. Any questions regarding this? So many questions regarding your laptop, I guess. Okay, guys. Well done, and I think you can enjoy your assignment now. And for the time, I'm going to stop recording. And now we have completed with the MVC demo.